This is P5-2 for INF1005. Our group consists of me, Ikai, Texing, Nathan, Shunren, and Azim. And this is our website, Shoe Seller. Starting off with the landing, where we can see our best sellers and new arrivals, as well as see our call to action, which will bring us to our products page.
This is the heart of our website, the product page. Here all of our product listings are displayed. It allows users to browse through the sneakers. Each listing have their names, brand and price listed. Upon clicking the desired sneaker, the product detail will be displayed. Additionally, we can search for sneakers with the search bar at the top of the website. Sneakers that begins with the search will appear on the top of the filter, whereas shoes that only contain part of the query are ordered below.
When we come into the product detail page, we need to retrieve data from 3 tables in our database: product, product sizes, and categories. After gathering this data, we show it on a page. It shows the shoe in detail along with its brand description and etc., along with the sizes of the shoe that's in stock. Below is also the reviews part, which Nathan will show later. Now, when a user wishes to purchase a product, they can do so by clicking the Add to Cart button, which then adds it to their cart. This is stored as a cookie in the browser that lasts for a week, that continues to be refreshed as more items are added. They can continue to browse for other products and add them to cart, or check their cart where they can see all of the items they wish to purchase. On this page, users can see the total price of the products, edit the quantity of the items like so, or they can choose to check out, which will transition them to the checkout page that Kai will talk more about later. There are 2 types of checkouts here, because if the user is logged in, then their billing address is saved and is automatically filled in the checkout page.
At a guest checkout, users will be able to see their cart, their subtotal, their total, as well as their delivery fee. As products are expensive and we are Singapore-based, we've decided to make shipping free. Users can input their email and address, and once confirmed, will be redirected to Stripe's payment portal. There, they'll be asked to input their credit card information and allow Stripe to handle the validation of that information. Once completed, our website will confirm with Stripe that the order has been placed and redirect to the receipt. The receipt will also be sent to the user's email for future reference.
This is the interface when the user wants to log in to register an account with us. They will be required to enter their email address, password, as well as name and an address. This information that they key in will be checked to make sure that the right information is keyed in the right field, as well as a minimum password complexity will be required. All this information will be gathered and then sent to the database. This information gathered will make sure that when the user is signed in, they will have a smoother and hassle-free experience when purchasing items. Upon creating this account, they will be asked to log into their account. They will be asked to key in the email and password which they've just created. When they have successfully logged in, a session token will be generated. The users are also able to go to their profile page and view things like points,
as well as their order history.
To make it easier, a barcode will also be generated. The barcode is there so that when they go to a physical store, they're able to scan it and get points. The user will also be able to modify their account and add things like a profile photo, as well as modify things like their address if they move house. Another handy feature will be when the users forget their password and wants to reset it, they can go to the forgot password page, and when they are there, they will be asked to key in their email. This email that they keyed in will be checked against the database to see if it's a valid email address and the email is attached to an account. If the verification is complete, an email address with a link to reset the password will be sent to his or her email, and the link to reset the email will be invalid after an hour's time.
Now that we have reset our password, we can then log in again and order as a user. You can notice that my details are auto-filled, as well as a button below the summary to be able to claim points. You may wonder what is that? We have implemented a points redemption scheme where 1 point is 1 cent. Since this user has previous purchases, we will claim these points and get our discount. If the user orders an item but isn't successful, he will be able to pay in the order history page. Once successful, he will be able to view the order in the same page.
So next, I'll be talking about reviews for the users' products. So users can actually leave a review of the products that they have bought. So here I'll be showing a mock review, just inputting the comments. I love this shoe and this shoe looks so cool. So when we refresh the page, we can see that it actually updates with the review I have placed in with the current time and date. So next, I'll be using an employee account to actually log into the system. The employee will be able to add products, update products, and unlist and list products. So we can see the whole product catalog. So first, we'll be adding a new product. We'll be using a Nike shoe, in this case the Nike Metcon 1 OG. We'll be taking its name, a description from the official Nike website as a demonstration. So here you can see you can actually select the price and select the category the shoe belongs in. Then we can individually add stock for every size that we have in our capacity. And now we have to actually input a picture and a description. So we will use the same picture from the Nike website and the same description for the product. Finally, we have successfully added the product, and we can actually search for it to see if it's been added to the catalog. We can also see that it has been added to the new arrivals and it was just added in to the catalog. So from here, we can also update the product accordingly to remove the Nike from its name. Then we can see that it's actually updated. So we'll update it to also add new sizes and more stock for each size. Next will be testing the listing and unlisting of a shoe. So we'll click on the lock button. So unlock shows that the product will be unlisted, while lock shows that the product is listed. Now we can actually search for the product again, and we can see that it's not listed on the website.
Now, I'll log in as an admin. Admin can access all employee features, as well as view a dashboard, which shows the total revenue, shoes sold, total sales, and users. Graphs that chart revenue by day, category ratio, popularity of category, and reviews by days. Additionally, I can view logs. In this page, we can see all the available logs that can be viewed. Under Info, we have all login actions, register actions, and change password actions. Under Alerts, we have failed CSRF checks and checks to see if any users have tried to access any unauthenticated routes. Under Actions, all employee actions, editing of products, and handling any listing. Additionally, we will be able to view any errors that appear in the error logs. Furthermore, admins can view all users. They can delete users, which will give them a prompt to confirm with their password, as well as add new users. They will be asked to select a user type, and the form will validate their inputs. We will be able to then see that the change has been reflected.
The store locator is the page where users go to find our store locations. Currently, we have 5 locations that when on click, will update the map with the proper lat-long coordinates. They can also search using the search bar here. As an admin, more functions are available. They can add via the green plus button and edit or delete individual locations from the new buttons inside the location element. Coordinates are also validated to ensure they are within the valid range. They will be demonstrated as such.
This is the term and condition of our product website. Next is the accessibility page, whereby we detail how our website caters to everyone, including people with disabilities. Next is the cookie policy page, whereby it clearly explains and contains all the information regarding how the cookie data will be used and collected.
Moving on would be the regulatory framework for the regulations on our website. And after that would be the corporate information about our website. And moving on would be the privacy policy of users on our website. This is the page of Contact Us, where we have contact information to contact us about any details. Next will be our FAQs, our frequently asked questions. Next will be the shipping and return policies. The next will be our payment methods for our products.
Next is the Who Are We page, also known as the About Us page. It provides information and detail on our group and our approach creating this website.
Additionally, we have made every page in our website mobile friendly, as well as adhere to the W3C web validation and WCAG standards.